Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Attorney General Pam Bondi is taking unprecedented action in the case of a Charlotte woman who was murdered on a train savagely by a 14-time repeat offender. She is making it clear that the progressive DAs in this case can't be trusted, and she is taking extreme action to prove her point. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Attorney General Pam Bondi is making no bones about it. This case involving Irina Zarutska, who was absolutely butchered by a madman on a Charlotte train, is being taken to the highest level at the Department of Justice. They are taking over this case because progressive DAs cannot be trusted.
We are going to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. We have taken the case because it's murder on mass transit. Progressive DAs cannot handle this case. The progressive DA in North Carolina in Charlotte, his name is Spencer Merriweather, he believed in letting him sign a written promise to appear. He participated in passing that, agreeing to let criminal defendants sign a written promise to appear in court. That's what he was allowed to do in July. Weeks later, he murdered Irina. Unbelievable that this happened. No longer. We have jurisdiction now. We will not let a progressive DA keep this case. Justice will be served. He'll be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. He had 14 prior arrests. He had been to prison before for assaulting someone, robbery with a firearm. He had had 3 assaults, 1 on a woman, not charged, yet he made multiple 911 calls again, gets arrested, and was told to appear because he wrote a written promise to appear in court. Had he been held in custody, she would be alive today. This has zero to do with politics. I've been a prosecutor for a very, very long time. This is one of the most gruesome murders I've seen in my career. President Trump cares about it. I was with him today because he saw that video. He saw that horrific video of this young woman with her mother who fled to our country for protection from Ukraine. She worked at a pizza restaurant. She was coming home from work, still wearing her uniform, got on that bus, and never made it off the mass transit.
Now, one of the things I found investigating this story is that a Soros-funded NGO named the MacArthur Foundation gave $3.3 million to Mecklenburg County as a part of their soft on crime Soros prosecutor scheme that, in my humble opinion, they should be prosecuted for RICO and criminal conspiracy against American people. And hopefully that will be coming at some point, because if more of these cases like Irina Zarutska pile up, the more outraged the public conscience will be, and there will have to be change, and no amount of woke doublespeak is going to be able to get them off the hook for it, because people are not going to stand for it. And so the money trail goes back to Mecklenburg County, and it's very interesting because the prosecutor there, appointed by Rory Cooper in the state, is connected to Soros. The magistrate in this case, Teresa Stokes, she was appointed by a DEI clerk. She herself, Stokes, is connected to woke NGOs, in this case Second Chance. And so this is like ground zero for Soros prosecutors getting Americans and American refugees killed by criminals who are released 14 times, in some cases more. So this really looks like malice, a forethought, and it doesn't seem to be a bug of their system. It seems to be a feature. They're not taking this seriously. They don't even want to report this. We saw the Associated Press, the New York Times, Washington Post, a number of publications hide this story for days. And then when they came out, they made it a conservative outrage reaction story. The weakest possible sauce you could do, trying to discredit anybody who's concerned about these things. People who have daughters that ride public transit. Apparently they're right-wing, racist, outrage bait perpetrators. They're not to be taken seriously. They're not to be heard. But this is the exact kind of dehumanization that led to Zarutska's killing, and also the people on the train that watched her after she had been attacked. Her life was bled away while they watched. Even at least one person pulled out their phone to look at the aftermath. And it is absolutely harrowing, and it does shock the conscience. But Attorney General Bondi, she said that Trump looked at this video and he was moved to escalate this case to the highest level. So what do you think about this story? Weigh in with your own thoughts. Obviously, it's a heartbreaking case. We do want to hear from you. Your voice matters, and we really appreciate it.